Ahoy, mateys. Fantastic travels. Welcome aboard. James Catney's welcome aboard. Here we are for the evening edition of Guess the Channel. And we also are going to have our special guest star. And I believe that you know this. So, okay, bless you. See, I, I bless you. I, I, ha- I had all this planned out. I've been working with my Chromebook so that I could be on the Chromebook at the same time. And I can't get it to work. It says I'm not giving the right password. I know that I am, at least I think that I am, but ah, probably other people have the same problems I am. So, anyways, the day did not go exactly as planned. However, I did get my propane. I did get a 20-pound tank of propane. Midwest Picker, welcome aboard, Dave. And it was like I think it was $12.33 by the time I was done. I don't know. It seemed a little more expensive than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay because I know it's $19.99 pretty much everywhere you go to exchange a tank. So for $12, whatever, let's say 13. Well, I should have saved $7, $8, and that's good with me. Good with me. I'm all about trying to be frugal. Jerry Holly, welcome aboard. Can you guess this channel? This morning they said it was you. And they were wrong. And there's a few people in here that already know, but they're just going to be given a little few clues. You know, it's up and toe. Welcome aboard. Gosh, I bet it's late there where you are. Ah, and I don't know. Whenever she is ready, we will interrupt this broadcast for Jerry's other half. No, and it's not his other half. Uh, yeah, it's kind of switched. We got Jerry Holly, and then I got Holly. By golly, she will be coming on here when she's ready, and I'll step aside to let her. Living like Larry. Welcome aboard, matey. You know the answers, so you're welcome to give little clues. We're just getting started here, but yeah, Todd Johnson. I would like to tell you, uh, Holly, what was it you wanted to tell Todd Johnson, or do you want to wait and tell him yourself? It was about the cushion. A what? S head? Oh, sheet. No, he's not. I know he's not. Okay, she forgot. Anyways, Todd, she might. Okay. She says once. What? I'm trying to, but you won't let me. God. Anyways, Todd, she says when she thinks of what she was thinking to tell you, that she'll tell you in the middle of her uh, skit or whatever. Okay, she'll tell you as soon as she remembers. Even if it is, whenever it is. Oh my. Do you see what I have to put up with? Anyways, Jerry Holly. Okay, he's saying hello. All right, so this morning we did have, uh, actually had two winners this morning. One of them was James Catanese, and the other was Graham Patterson. And the reason that there were two winners, or guessing, is because I ignored James for a little bit, and then Graham he guessed it too, about two chats down. But I just kept ignoring both of them for a little bit because I was trying to entice other people to figure out what this was. You know, a little bit crazy. Welcome aboard. Uh, and there were some few guesses. All right, so we had the you got the thumbnail. Let me go here a minute. I like this one. I really like this one. What a beautiful sky that is. Okay. Shanacraft, ahoy, lassie. You are welcome to give out gifts. Get gifts. Gifts? Yeah, you can give us gifts. I mean, clues. Graham Patterson. Graham. Holly, what? Graham Patterson, welcome aboard. What? What? 6:40. Okay. Well, try to speed it up a little bit. She says 6:40 and she can't leave the show she's watching on television. I don't know what it is, but you can probably hear the damn show. And now my microphone's messed up. My wardrobe is messed. Who cares? Who cares? All right, living like Larry. Uh, I've been doing YouTube since about September of 2019. Uh, yeah, and I got a long way to go. I don't know how to edit yet. I'm really cheap, so I don't buy the expensive programs. I have a really slow computer, and again, I'm really cheap. Eventually, I may learn some of these things, and I hope I do. But I've also learned, uh, Larry, that I seem to be pretty good at just here I am, here I am, take it or leave it. And I mentioned on Wednesday night that I got an extreme compliment because I do my videos the same way as I do my live streams. Here I am. You don't like it? If I accidentally say something I wasn't supposed to, oops. But I don't edit. Well, it's hard to edit on a live stream, but I don't edit in my audio or my normal videos either. I just boom, and I don't really have a script. I just I got a little tiny idea in my brain. Most of the time, it's not even written down. I just okay, here we go, and that's what I do. And it's worked out quite well, actually, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's worked out quite well. Uh, as said, when I was at Mayberry and I met New Horizons, and I mean, I met Charlie Grace from Forever Best Friends, and then next thing I know, James and Susan drove down in their pickup to my campsite, and blah blah blah, and I met them, and it was wonderful. And then the three of us We went to Walmart to get beer and whatever. And when I was in the back seat of the truck, Susan said to me, she says, "You are exactly the same in real life as you are on YouTube." Thank you, Susan. Uh, yes, I'm not trying to be anybody else. I'm not sitting here, oh, I got to script this, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to act like this, I got to act like a silly pirate. Well, I'm already am a silly pirate, so it's a piece of cake. All right. So, we are 6:10. We've only been here 10 minutes. Doggone it. And everybody's saying hello to everybody. We have 13 mateys on board right now. So, okay, today I was able to get a couple things done. I went to excuse me, Mel Trotter. Uh, there was a couple I excuse me items that I knew that were there that I wanted to use for a video. And then the last piece didn't fall into place after I left Mel Trotter. That didn't fall into place, but that's okay. It will down the road. So at least I got a couple props for practically nothing. And so, what now? See, I say I don't script. Well, in some ways I don't, but in other ways I got these ideas in my head that eventually will come out. But will they be, you know, the big sign, take one, take two, take three, take four, take 85? No, that's not going to happen. It's going to happen like it happens. Bernie Ferry Dust Pina. Well, welcome aboard. I have no clue who you are, but welcome aboard. I will have to check you out later. I can't do it on StreamYard. I can't put you up in the tab and check you out. Other people here can if they have the what's that? Find the channel or whatever, you know, or write it down. Blah blah. So that's where we are. So, anyways, I did, and Todd wants to know this. I think Frederick Heron wants to know it. Maybe a couple other people. I went to Tractor Supply and I got a 20-pound tank filled for $12.32, I think it was. Not bad. And it was cold. And they said, just leave your tank here, we'll fill it, and then we'll come in the side and whatever. So I didn't have to stand out there. It was so damn cold that his credit card reader wasn't reading anyways. So I'm like, you know, because this gal that was ahead of me, she's trying to get a 20-pound. Actually, she had two of them, getting those filled and trying to run her credit card through and all this on his little device that he had wasn't working. So it's had to go outside and or not. We had to go inside to pay for our propane. Well, I was happy. I got to use the restroom even. uh, anyways, so $12.33 versus 19.99 plus tax for an exchange. Now I realize there's a convenience thing there. I mean, if you needed propane whenever you needed propane, you could spend the extra dollars, but I'm cheap. If I can get my propane filled for $12 or $13, that's what I'm going to do. Yes, Todd. By the way, Todd, Holly has something to say to you, but she can't remember right now. Anyways, yes, I do have a diesel heater. Not the kind you're thinking of. It's a lot different. And no, I can't normally use it. And I can't reveal to you what kind of a diesel heater it is right now because that's a future guessing game video. So I can't tell you. But anyways, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I do have a diesel heater. Yeah. Oh, diesel prices are going up now. We're at $1.98 here about a month ago. Now we're at 259. No, 265. 265. Oh well, at least it's not over three yet. And I hate to say it, but I think our economy is not going to be what we were hoping for. I'm leaving it at that. All right. Well, Jerry, love my Aqua Hot. It is a diesel heater. Never heard of an Aqua Hot. That sounds like something you'd use in a hot tub or an instant water heater. just I'm just kidding, but um, we may have to talk to Papa Drew. It sounds like something he wants. Uh, well, Todd, Holly will keep warm, except not with a diesel because that would cause her to not be able to breathe. So yeah, we have two different propane sources of heat. So what, Holly? What same channel? What are you talking about? Well, I know you'll be on my channel. I don't know what she's saying. Todd, uh, she's like all worried about you. And no, I'm not jealous. It's all right. You can have her. Um, and she's not mine in the first place. She's my patient. It is what it is. Plus she's roommate. Don't even ask how I got into this crap. Let's see. Oh, Sue. Oh yes, welcome. Glad you could come aboard tonight to be able to start guessing, which we will do here in a little bit. And we may get interrupted on our guessing because let's see, about quarter to seven, about 40, no, not even 45 minutes, half an hour from now, Holly by Golly wants to do her second comedy skit. So I'll be stepping out. You'll be watching her. And when she's done with her skit, then I'll come back in and I'll sing. Because by then, somebody will have guessed, I would think. So, speaking of guessing, speak, speaking, Holly, what are you saying? She's hollering at the TV. She's talking about a pressure cooker. Well, I have a pressure cooker for sale, so I thought that's what she was referring to. She doesn't know that I have a pressure cooker for sale. Whatever. Yes, bury the treasure 18 inches under the ground. That's a good one, Hitch Up and Toe. That's a good one. I like it. I'm trying to try to remember that. Booty is only shin deep. You're cracking me up. Oh, by the way, I came up with a new. I'll type it in here. Let's see if I can. This is a new. Oh, maybe it's not you. Bear. Yakmu. Yakmu. That's my new idiom emoji, not emoji, abbreviation. I don't know. And maybe somebody else came up with it already anyway, so but I haven't seen it. So therefore maybe it's mine to start it out. And if you want to know what, well, go ahead, guess. What does Yakmu say? What is Yakmu? What is that? What is that? What does that stand for? Oh, and I'll give you another acronym here in a couple minutes. We did this on the noon show, late in the noon show, but it's not nothing that I created. Uh, while you're trying to figure out what Yakmu stands for, uh, this at the noon show, late in the noon show, one of my Midwest Pecker knows who it is. Anyways, Howard Keppel. Howard, no, it's not YMCL jumbled up, Todd. Sorry. Uh, Howard Keppel. He said, go ahead and let people know that he has purchased a 2020, I don't forget what truck it is, but it's capable of towing his big fifth wheel. I can't remember the name of the fifth wheel. He told me the brand, and well, it's a nice one. Let's put it that way. And he's going to learn how to pull it, and he's scared because he's never pulled anything like that before. Uh, anyways, I finally got a chance to announce that to the audience here at noontime. And then I told him, I says, hey, stop worrying. You're going to be fine. 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 And yeah, I did snort. Thank you, Kenneth. But does anybody remember what fine equates to? Fine. What does it equate to? So now you got two little things going on. What is Yakmu? YACMU. What does that stand for? And what does FINE stand for? Jerry Holly is guessing. Fantastic travels. Jerry, that is an excellent guess. And it's incorrect. Nope. It is not. It is not fantastic. Although that's a very good guess, Let's see. Okay, James is starting to put out a hint that it's a highway. Well, yeah, it is on a highway. That's true. Oh, Jerry's getting ready for dinner. Yeah, I got a good hour, 2 hours to go before I get to eat. It's okay. It'll be all right. I'll make it, maybe. But my stomach's starting to think that my throat is cut. What? Come on, Holly. They can all hear you. She's watching the restorations, whatever. She gets all excited. All right. Anyways, okay. Well, maybe it's my turn to give a hint. Let's see. Does this help? Does this help? Oh, yeah, I was using my mouse to point at this. Does this help? All right. Jerry Holly, Cab is the person in the chat. No, they are not. At least, unless they're lurking, they are not here in the chat. I wish they were, because when somebody guesses this tonight, I will be singing them a song. And of course, well, when I did it this morning or at noon, at the end of the live stream at noon today, Frederick Heron, he left. He couldn't stand me singing. Now, Jerry Holly, I've sang on your show. You didn't throw me out. You could have. You could have had your blue wrenches block me forever. All right. What else we got going on here? Jerry wants to know, is it weekend or viewing? Oh my. Yes, they've been traveling a lot lately, but I don't think they've seen any UFOs. Oh, no, it's not. It's not Millie and James. It's not weekend or viewing. Sorry. Uh, oh, James, I know you're talking to Todd, but yeah, we're supposed to get a couple inches tonight. It's supposed to start at dark. Well, guess what? It's dark now, so I can't see outside. But oh, Jerry, thank you, thank you. You might not like it tonight, but thank you. I don't know what's wrong with Frederick. He might have been teasing me. Okay, Sue wants to know, is it burning up the roads? Now that is an excellent, 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 fantastic guess. It's not right. And it's not Happy Place Camping. Yeah, Frederick says there's singing, then there's singing. Welcome aboard, Frederick. I'm glad you're here. I'm humbled. I'm very humbled by your remark. No, Jerry. Well, somebody else guessed Happy Place, and no, it's not Happy Place Camping. All right, let me go back to the other screen because at nighttime I really do like the other screen. Midwest Picker says he has no clue. I'm sorry, Dave. You'll catch on. Maybe I will too. Maybe I'll figure out how to change these screens faster. There, I did. All right. I can't change any more screens because I'm just still using the free version of StreamYard at this point in time, and that's okay. Wow, we got 22 on board. We're starting to list to starboard. You guys move towards the middle of the boat, please. All right. Okay. We're. What I know that the folks were here at noon. They can come up with some creative clues for our evening shift here. Well, we'll see. And as you know, you're going to get a treat here in about 15, 20 minutes. Holly wants to step in and do, 20, 25-minute skit, her actual second debut, if you will. The first time she was on was July 31st. And so what? We got 6, 7, 8 months now. She's coming on again. Oh, thank you, Grand Marais. Welcome aboard. Yeah. The only clues that we have right now is this background, because I know you were not here this morning, or at noon. And we have this clue. And off off this way might be a tiny bit of a clue for what channel we're all trying to guess tonight. RV living with a geezer. Mud bugs were awesome. Beer was better. Oh, you had some crawdaddies? Awesome. Oh, a debut. A debut. I can't say it. I can't speak French. And Lizzie or Izzy's not here. She could make it more proper. And Jerry's asking Shanna to give more clues. Okay. And Sue is talking to Luck or to Todd. You see a cow in the clouds. Isn't it fun? You know, one of the best things that I ever learned as a wee pirate, from I think probably 3, 4 years old, my mom said, "Look up in the clouds and see what you can see." You know, you can see all kinds of things. I mean, look at that. Where my head is right now, look at that. Look at that thunderhead. And then I can see all kinds of things up there. I see off here to this way, above the. I'm not going to tell you what that is. But right there, I see Mount Rushmore in progress. I don't know, or I see something. And then it changes so fast. I mean, you see all kinds of images in the clouds. And how peaceful and relaxing is that? I mean, it's amazing. Adventures in Xanadu, welcome aboard. Shanna Kraft was talking about dirty eggs and slam toast. That sounds kind of good, but I did have breakfast. Okay. Vast Mateys. Scabbard ye hard arms and shiver ye tambourines of forward mass upon ye jibs and jabbers and whatnot and other crazy pirate talk. Yeah, you're getting it. Keep practicing, okay? Adventures in Xanadu. Okay. Sue is talking to somebody. Youngstown. Talking about Ohio. And Larry is in Wyandotte County. And country or county? County. Just a minute. Todd's going to stick around. He can't wait. You got like 12 minutes. All right. Child of the 60s. Yeah, I am too. 50s and 60s. You know how I learned to read? My mother would take me from the time I was able to walk. In the summertime, she would take me up the hill behind our home, our homestead. And we had a hillside that was blackberries. So it was, I don't know, July, August when the blackberries were ripe. And she would pick and pick and pick and pick and fill up these little 1 pound, I think they're called pecks, PECK. She'd fill all these up and load them into the wagon that we dragged up there. And then she would sell those alongside the road. It was kind of like egg money, I guess. But in the meanwhile, I had a ball mason thing of water, and I had Better Homes and Gardens magazines, and I don't know, some other magazines from that era. We're talking late 50s. family circle, Better Homes and Gardens, whatever. But I would sit there and look at all the pictures, but gradually, it helped me to learn to read. So when I went into kindergarten, you know, almost 6 years old because they had a weird rule. Anyways, I was almost six when I went into kindergarten. I could already read. So I was kind of a step a little bit ahead of everybody else, but I'm not bragging. Um, but God bless my mother and my father. Okay, Jerry is guessing. Todd's nervous. I gotta scroll up here. I gotta make sure that I got everybody figured out here. Sue, she's got to run. Something popped up. Okay. Try to figure out the channel. Okay. And James is on his way. North Vikings, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Okay, Jerry, and let's see. Trump 2025 Norway. What? All right. I'm going to have to do a little bit like I did this morning. Graham's given a clue. Sunglasses. And Shanna, what's she saying? Yes, Adventures in Xanadu. You're absolutely correct. Yeah, just to read the articles. I totally agree. I know, Jerry. Just give me a minute. All right. Hi. Gee, I'm not ready to sing. I'm not ready to sing, Jerry. And Holly's got to come on. We're only barely over a half an hour into this, and Jerry's asked me 3 times now, is it slow momentum? Jerry Holly. Let me look. Jerry Holly, I think this is the second time you've won on this show. Let's see, you guessed Melanetti when I did Melanetti Living Zip Free Codeless. By the way, this is show number 8 for Guess the Channel. Yeah, well, this is our we're into this 8 weeks now. And it's going better and better. But Jerry Holly, you are correct. It is slow momentum. Do you want me to sing now? Okay, this is actually on the evening crew. This is the fastest that anybody has guessed it. So let's hope we get a few more people coming in that missed the chat. and as I said, Holly will be coming on here in just a few more minutes, I hope, to do her comedy skit, her second comedy skit. She's been promising that for a long time, since July 31st when she did her first one. And so finally tonight, we are going to hear her. Grand Murray, Jerry didn't win a damn thing other than I'm going to sing. Yeah, and Frederick's, he's going to leave or mute the live stream. He can't stand my singing. Jerry wants me to sing. You know what? I really do wish. Okay, Jerry, and a lot of other people know. As of last week, I adopted a new policy, and part of this is from the other week before. I mean, the rules kind of keep evolving. So anyway, uh, by the way, Jerry, you were almost featured tonight because I had a screenshot of when you pulled in to get fuel in your motorhome, and guess who was sitting in the parking lot? Keith. No, you didn't win a damn thing, Jerry. But anyways, but we'll give you plenty of accolades. How's that? Do you like accolades on your toast? No, wait, that's marmalade. And I don't care for marmalade, and you might not either. I'd rather have hominy with my toast. Sing Slow Momentum had a truck song. Da da da, sweet truck song. Coming for to carry me home. No, no, no. It's not that song. Oh, you want me to sing slow? Okay. He's probably busy. He may find out later. Just like last week. Badge didn't have a signal, so he didn't know. Badge, everybody needs one. He didn't know that I was featuring him on both live streams. He didn't know. You know why? Because I did not ask permission. And guess what? I've decided I'm not asking permission from anybody. You won't know who I'm going to pick on next. So next Sunday, you won't know. And I'll try to be creative to make it more secret. What I will say is that this shot and the one in the thumbnail, when Keith runs his dash cam, he has captured some really cool pictures. And yeah, my singing is a surprise to Jerry Holly. Oh, oh. You're making the old pirate blush to a certain degree. Okay, Adventures in Xanadu. Dip some coconut shrimp in that marmalade, then you got some. You know what? I could probably do that as long as there's a little bit more hint of orange in there. Yeah, avocados on toast. I have not tried that, Bernie. It might work. Hitch up and toe. A rendition. Yes, you will. And then as soon as I do that, I'll try to get Holly on here. Terry! Oh my, welcome aboard. I sent an email, I don't know, 2 months ago. I need to sit down with you. We got a lot to do in a short time to do it. We're going to be southbound and watch old bandit run. I mean, watch the old pirate run. All right. Yeah, it's coming up soon. And I got to figure out stuff. Yeah, Grant Bads doesn't ask either. Hey Terry, hello. Yes, Holly. Are you ready? All right. Holly is ready to come aboard. Uh, Holly by Golly is ready to come aboard and do her skit. So I am going to hold off until after she does her skit to sing the song. So you need to stay here and watch Holly by Golly. So I'll step out and let her step down or step in. All right, Terry Palmer. We are scheduled to leave a week from today. Oh, a week from yesterday. However, there might be a storm which will delay us for a couple days. So I need to somehow get together with you in the next few days. Tomorrow doesn't work. I got Justin coming over to help me, but maybe just send me an email or whatever, and we'll get together because we need to do the thing with the website and stickers and all that. So thank God you came on board tonight. All right, without further delay, here is Holly. By golly. All right, I'll get out of your way. Chair, it's all yours. The headphones and the microphone are yours.
Oh.
And I'll be back.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
I'm a bit shorter than Jack, so please excuse me, folks. Get my stuff set up. Excuse me. That felt good. Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm such a slowpoke. Oh, God, Jack's head's so long. I can't. These are too big for me. There's still loose on my head. Can everybody hear me? Hi, Todd Johnston. Well, Todd, Jack told me what you had said to him to do to me. So, I gotta get up here closer. There. There, I gotta lean this way. There. Now I'm like almost centered. Excuse my hair, I kind of got bedhead. And speaking of which, well, actually, I want to start out with a recipe for erotic rotisserie chicken. Okay. There, that's a little better. I don't know which way to look. There. God, I gotta look sideways. That hurts my head. There, now I'm straight. Okay. This is an erotic rotisserie chicken with injection, where you inject the chicken. Okay. Everybody ready? You take the poker rod, or the spitter, as they call it, and you poke your spitter through the end, the other end. You know which end that is. Then you fill your injection poker and fill your juice into the legs. You insert the juice in the legs, the thighs, and around the breast, the thighs, and the breast. Don't worry, some of the juice may spit out. And then you tie up the legs and the breast to your poker rod. And again, some of your juice will spit out of all of the orifices. You should probably wear rubber gloves. Just the common, regular rubber gloves will do. Then you stick the rod on the posts, and it will turn over by itself. It may drip out some more, may spit out some more juice.
I don't know, Troy. Use your imagination. Ah,
Should I start over for those of you who missed it?
this is brand new to me. I haven't heard this. Just keep going, Holly.
Anyway, oh, I forgot one position in there. You do have to poke in your plug and inject the male end of your plug into the wall. And then you plug the female end into the rod in your injection
Dying.
rotisserie. And the rest of it will do its own work. Now, juice may flow throughout the process, but it will be done and it will be nice and juicy and tender. And you could try it again the next time and it may be better.
So, Holly, was this inspired by the series of 50 Shades of Grey?
No, it came from my own trying it. And
So, where was I?
it was fun doing it too.
I'm glad you had fun.
By the way, I need you to excuse my bedhead, but I'm sure once we get to Arizona, I will see a lot of you in your bedheads as well. Um, you know, this reminds me of a story a fella I know told me about him and his brother. You see, they were young, and this little boy um wanted some rubbers.
Oh, I know this one.
So he walked into the store and asked the lady clerk came up and said, "May I help you, young man?" And he says, "Yes, I'd like to buy that pocket knife down there." And she goes, "All right," sells it to him, and he's fiddling with it. God, why did I ask her for this? You know, darn it. I don't care. Next time I'm going to go in and I'm going to ask her. So he walks his way back into the pharmacy. Lady clerk walks up again and says, "May I help you, young man?" He says, "Yes. Yes, I'd like to trade this pocket knife in for some violin strings." She goes, "All right." He walks out. He's like, "Dang, why did I ask her for this? Gosh, darn it. I don't care. All right." His brother says, "You got to go back in there." He goes, "I know. I know." He goes, "All right, I'll go back in there." He goes back in there. Lady clerk walks up again and says, "May I help you, young man?" He says, "Yes. Yes, I'd like to trade these violin strings in for some rubbers." She goes, "All right. I wish you'd make up your mind whether you want a widow, fiddle, or diddle."
That one's always good. Ow! Don't hit me. What?
Q.
What cue? Am I supposed to sing now? I don't remember the cue. What? Oh, you're talking to Todd Johnson. Todd, are you still here?
Todd, are you still around? Well,
That's Midwest Picker.
well, Midwest Picker,
He's
I want one. If you're putting that on a T-shirt, I want one.
Well, then you'll have to go to Terry Palmer. He's a T-shirt guy. Grand Marais.
Oh, Grand Marais. Why, thank you. I thought I was too.
Grand Marais is my competition. But
Well, I'd like to, but I'm not in this type of a mood all the time. Usually I'm quite sore and don't want to, or Jack let me down on something. We keep having these pop-ups coming up.
not my fault.
Oh, sorry. Should I be nicer?
I'll get rid of the pop-up. I'll try.
Jack's getting rid of the pop-up for me.
So to speak.
I got a little more of my skit to do, fellas.
I can't do anything about the pop-ups. At least there was no tatas yet.
Excuse me. That felt good.
Troy wants you to come on every Saturday night.
I just said that. I just answered that one.
And Todd is here.
Oh, and Todd, here's a little something for you.
The cushion.
Speaking of that whoopee cushion, I've got some different words for farts. Okay, most of you probably have heard crop duster. I've come up with a couple new ones. How about a wedgie buster? Or a lip tingler? You women out there, you know what I mean.
Oh my.
Where, yeah. I come up with those by myself. All by myself.
All by myself.
Well, I'm sure Jack's talked about me. Excuse me.
Never.
You got a light?
A light? There's all kinds of lights up here.
Dang
We
it.
got two. Still
Shut up.
Plus we have.
Give me a light for my cigarette now.
We don't have to use that.
That's how I get sometimes with Jack when he plays smart ass.
Here you go. You're supposed to use that for waving.
Why,
up
thank
and
you.
down for
Thank you very much. Van Texas Travels. Terry Palmatier. I knew some Palmatiers when I was a kid. You didn't have a brother that lost his leg on the train track, are you? In Grand Rapids? Let's see here. Grand Marais, thank you. I'm glad you're laughing. Did you like the recipe? Texas Family Camping, Terry Palmatier.
Terry's our neighbor, our sticker man.
Oh. Well, I'm Holly by Golly. Ouch. I have to change all my... I just started using the computer a year ago come December. I taught myself. Well, technically, Jack's sister started me on Candy Crush, the game. She got me going on it. But as far as everything else, I've been learning to do things myself. I did get to where I could talk to people. I talked to I found her. She happened to be on Facebook when I was playing one of my games. Bingo Blitz on Facebook. And we had some FaceTime, but I didn't learn how to do the camera twist around. I could see her face and everything, but for her to see me, I had to flip my computer around. Anyway, but I got that far on it all by myself. So I am self-taught. Anyway, speaking of self-taught, Well, no, let's go back to you folks out there getting to know me a little better than what Jack has told you. Yes, he is my care provider. As far as if I fall down, he has to pick me up, and he like empties my toilet. I can't make it back to the bathroom every time I gotta go. So I got a toilet way near me, about 4, 6 feet away from me, so I don't fall down so much because of my back. Anyway,
somebody tell me the biggest black tank we
hey,
can
I'm
buy?
on, not you. It's my turn, dude. Anyway, um, God, I don't know which way to look. This thing, I want to be straight on it.
Weekend RVing is Millie and James. You will meet them soon.
Anyway, I want you guys to get to know me as me a little bit also, besides being, I'm a jokester. Not quite a prankster, but a jokester. Okay. Anyway, well, there's a few items that I'd like to say, and that's well, I'm a klutz. I can give and to let you know that you can get to know me like Jack did. And here's an example of that. Okay, I had him bring me to my niece's wedding reception. Okay, and anyway, and here's a side of my klutziness. Okay, they usually go in groups to go to the food line at their wedding reception. Okay, so Jack goes with me and my niece's family. So all my brothers and sisters that are in line, and here I'm like second in line because I've always been one to rush up there to get the grub. Well, there was 6 of us at a breakfast dinner table. Anyway, growing up, so it's get it while you can or you get none. Well, I was always pretty healthy. So anyway, I was like fourth in line. Okay, and anyway, and I'm filling my plate, and I've got my plate just routed. Anyway, and I go back to the table. Here I am. I'm all slicked out. I look great. I'm in a dress, high heels, everything. This is back before my last surgery. Okay, and anyway, I go to walk back to the tables. Wouldn't you know it, my plate dumps onto the floor. Um, and then not only Jack, but 2 of my brothers and one of my sisters hollered, "Holly's here!"
In unison.
at the same time. It's like, I felt so bad. Here I am trying to pick it up. And my sister's got cleaners and caterers for all this stuff, for her daughter's wedding reception. It's like, no, no, don't do that. And I'm trying to pick up all these gobs of food by the handful, and she gives me a washcloth, a wet towel to wipe up my hands and stuff. I made quite the mess. It's right in the middle of, the food figure. Okay, let me try and get my hands on the screen. There. Okay. The husband side's on that side, wife side's on that side, food's food's in front of the wife's side, and then I'm right in the smack dab middle of the food aisle and the aisle that you walk down in between everybody, and that's where it falls. Like anybody that looked that way seen me, especially since everybody hollered, "Holly's here." Anyway, I'm a klutz.
Including me.
But I said that first.
I know.
I said Jack along with two of my brothers and sisters. So that goes to show Jack knew me. So my family, kind of was able to relate to him more because he knew me like that. you know, and we both had a blast. I still had fun after that. I didn't let it get me down. Ask Jack. I mean, well, I don't have to ask Jack. He's right here. You guys don't have to. Anyway, um, but I've been such a klutz. All right, and then anyway, there's other things that happened. All right. Well, and here's another thing about me. I didn't like school much. Well, granted, I was good at it. I was always up there in the grades and everything. But I didn't like going to school, even in elementary. And anyway, before I was 10, I cut my hand really bad. It was down to the bone. I got like 29 stitches from the palm of my hand up around my finger, my forefinger. Anyway, and I thought, cool, I can be out of school. Nope, they made me go to school. I'm left handed. It happened on my right hand. And I thought, man, they won't know. They won't know. They won't know. Nope, they knew. I got my hand hit quite a lot. I'm sure some of you left-handers out there that are of my age or above knows about the hands getting hit on the ruler you're supposed to write with your right hand. Anyway, I had that, but they gave up. About third grade, they gave up on that. Anyway, I was left-handed. Period. Anyway, and then left-handers tend to do things backwards. Like, all right, here's an example. My dad took all of us kids fishing, right? Catfishing. I caught a dogfish. Would you know it? Anyway, and here's another thing. My favorite bird happens to be a hummingbird. And what do hummingbirds do? They fly backwards. Go figure. Anyway,
My favorite bird is a cuckoo. Cuckoo.
would you quit butting in? Anyway, I do have another notice. I when I get to Arizona, I'd love to find out somebody that can find the channel Quest, Quest, because that's where you find like Storage Wars, and you got some pickers shows. There's two different picker shows, and not your nose, bonehead. Anyway, and they go to different places, and they go yard selling or garage selling, whatever. And there's another one for restorations, which I think that kind of stuff is very interesting. Me and Jack tend to be, you could call it kind of pickers. We're pack rats, is what you would call it. And Jack does scrapping, but these shows I tend to find interesting, and I'd love to be able to watch it when I get down there. That's what I was watching and hollering at the TV for when Jack thought I was interrupting his show once again.
I hear you, Troy.
Anyway, I'm just so backwards. But back, and by the way, Todd Johnston, those fart jokes or different paraphrases for them was for you.
Midwest Picker is saying he's a picker, and he is.
Well, they have some in Texas. They got Texas pickers. Or no. Actually, there's a this they have some that are in Canada that I watch, and there's an American pickers, which he's down in North Carolina or South Carolina. That's where he's from. Him and his buddy go pick, two people in a truck. Two men in a truck. Look for, by the way, Bernie, look for the restoration show. They're through Las Vegas. Now, when we're in Arizona, I forgot where we were going. Brain fart. I'd love to be able to go down to Nevada and check that kind of place out. And there's another one. He's in Las Vegas also. It's called Rick's Restorations. There's a restoration show on, and it's Rick's Restorations, and he's there in Nevada also. That I would love to check out.
Holly, isn't Pawn Shop? Aren't they in Las Vegas too? Nevada?
Yes, there's a show called
Whatever.
Pawn Stars.
Pawn Stars, yeah.
There's two different Pawn Stars.
Well, with that earlier
Bernie found it. Thanks for the
porn stars.
Thanks.
I mean,
shush.
Soft porn.
Bernie Ferry does. Pina. Thanks for the welcome. Thank you for coming on, Dan, the vintage RVer.
He's a hoot.
You're a hoot too, I hear. Who to you? And now you guys are talking to each other. Did you go picking, Dan? What'd you find? Good evening to you too. Anyway, I think I'm almost done. Did you know I'm somewhat a sports fan. But on the agenda today with my jokes and my recipe, I believe you should know some of these nasty names that are in sports. That would be as soon as I can find it. I have several of them. As soon as I find them.
Dan, the vintage RVer says I almost got blocked.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
How did you almost get blocked?
From your rather risque.
Oh,
Kinda
like a wife
50
thing?
Shades of Gray.
Okay. Here's.
It might have been because you're left-handed. Ouch. Dang.
First off, I'd like to say, son, Sneed. Okay. Then there's Pennicini. What's that?
Oh, it's right. Something blocked it there.
I did. Okay. Then we got Pennicini. And we got the Trojans. And we also have Cobb. And we have Small. And we have Wood. We've got Horny Brook. Then we got Cologne and Aslob and Buttass and Gaglanon and Goo and Ragland and Ragnow. I just thought I'd throw those out there as names, which are actual names. You take the puns in between them, and you know, and that's what you got. I'm wondering if Jack's coming back, but Linda Barker, I could block you if you like. No, don't block me, Linda. I'm sorry. Do you need only clean jokes? Please reply, and I will only do clean jokes. Yes, Dan. Did you like those names? Don't forget the cologne. Colon Angus. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Please don't, Linda.
I'm trying to answer you guys, but we keep having pop ups.
Yeah. At least they're not tatas.
Yes, Grandmarays. I do have some nicknames any special names that I call Jack. I call him Dumbass, J Butt, but further than that. Thank you, Grandmarays, for liking it. The sky is blue, and so are these jokes. What do you mean? Oh, I was speaking to Jack. No, don't block Jack. He'll be back momentarily, actually, about right now.
I have to sing.
You're waiting for Jack to sing, so anyway, folks.
I tried to get Holly to sing with me, but she doesn't want
I'm going to have to close off.
Thank you, Holly, for coming aboard. You want to get laid? I thought you wanted to get laid. Come on, there's your laid. Your laid. I can't give her a lay. Oh.
Excuse me. That felt good. Peace out. Here's Jack. Oops. I got to leave the headphones. Till next time.
I was trying to see if
I
you
didn't
wanted
get a
it.
good burp.
Ow! Damn it! Don't do this. Ouch!
I didn't get a good burp.
All right, I'm sorry. You did good. Ahoy, mateys! I I know that you enjoyed having Holly by Golly here tonight. Um, she's a handful, as you all know. Grand Ray, just so you and I know another left-hander, and do you know they have both been here at the same time? And I'm outnumbered. I have no idea. All right, okay, Roy, Becky, you're coming in late, but the channel has been guest tonight. Thank you, Troy. Holly is an amazing person. She's also a major pain in my ass. Yeah. Uh oh, she wants to say something. What?
Porn stars in Louisiana.
Oh, well, no, that's kind of cool. A Pawn Stars in Louisiana. Well, our
Cajun Pawn Stars it's called.
what's it called?
Cajun Pawn Stars.
Cajun Pawn Stars. Okay, I didn't know if they were in Louisiana. I never heard of them, but
And
our
it's on Quest also.
it's on Quest. That's what she's saying. Yeah, Frederick Heron. I thought you didn't want me to sing. Anyways, well, Slow Momentum is Louisiana too. So there it is. Anyways, yeah, this is amazing, and I missed a whole lot of chat, as you know. Uh, I was kind of in the background. Uh, yeah, Dan, the vintage RVer. Uh, it's even less than that, or more. No, we we clash horribly, horribly. uh, 5, 6 years ago, I thought, oh, well, this is going to work out fine. You know what? No, 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 no. But it is what it is. I'm not a person to run away or give up. Well, I have given up on the, if you want, romantic side. That ain't happening. They ain't going there. You can't hear me, Frederick? Why? Oh, you're waiting for me to sing. All right. So everybody has guessed. The channel behind me is Slow Momentum, and everybody knows Slow Momentum. We're talking about KT, and BJ. And if you don't know it, she belts, and you probably heard her. Oh, I guess I should put my headphones on, right? But I'm sure you heard her. Okay, that's backwards. Did she wear it? Well, she's left-handed, so maybe that's why the laid down that way. Oh, that's why Frederick said he couldn't hear me. All right, here we are. Anyways, we only have 7 more minutes to go. Tonight, Jerry Holly guessed the channel. It is Slow Momentum. And the last I knew, and I'm sure that it's ongoing and it's going to happen, but on their property in Louisiana, by the way, and they're having a get together in April. I think it's April 4th. I have to look it back up. Maybe it's on my calendar. Let me check here. April. No, I don't have it on my calendar, but it's somewhere. I wrote it down. Anyways, he is starting Momentum Motors. Blah, blah. Momentum Motors. And he's been to Shreveport. And I know that he and BJ bought at least one vehicle. I don't know what it was. And the chat's going so fast I can't keep up. April 4th. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, I'm planning on being there, or I'll be square, and I may even be there before on my way through. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I do want to get south of here as fast as I can. That may happen on the 5th. It may happen a little bit after the 5th, only because there may be a storm coming in. We'll see.
I fucked up on my joke.
Don't worry about it, BJ. I was looking at BJ. It's all right, Holly. You'll be okay. Holly messed up on some jokes. She said she'll take care of it next time. Yes, our Fatima Jaffrey. I am not actually planning it, but I am the one that came up with the idea. So we're all going to have to probably work together somehow, maybe with the Northwoods RV Life. He seems like he's a good organizer. I'm not. I'm so unorganized. I suck. But if we have somebody that can sort of kind of organize and figure out, we'll have a Michigan meetup in July or August. I know we will. I don't have the property here, or everybody could come here. I got in trouble with the township for pulling in the motorhome in the first place, but they thought it was a school bus. They said you can't have a commercial vehicle on your property and blah 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 blah. And I showed them the title, and they walked away with their tails between their legs, so to speak. So what if I got an ugly school bus? It's a motorhome. So I remember my friend Steve, he was so proud of a license plate that he got, right? It wasn't anything he requested. He says, come out here and see my license plate I got on my car today. He'd gone to the Secretary of State and got a plate. And just luck of the draw, it was KMA 363. KMA. Does everybody know what KMA stands for? He loved it. He loved it. He just totally loved it. All right. I thought it was the fourth Shanacraft. Well, that's even better. I don't care what day it is. I'm going to be there somehow, some way. Oh.
Next Saturday, Jack.
Hang on. What, Holly? Next Saturday, what? Oh, well, Holly's so happy that tonight was a success for us. She wants to come on next Saturday night. Well, that'll be interesting. I don't know if we're on the road, but we'll find a signal and find out. Linda Barker, KMA stands for Kiss My Derriere. Thank you, Dan. Earlier today, I also did a shout out for Howard Keppel. He's my neighbor now. He was a farther away neighbor, but he's closer now. But he bought 2020 pickup. I don't know what size it is, 3/4 ton, whatever. And he's got a fifth wheel, and he's all excited but nervous. And I told him he'd be FINE fine. He's going to be freaked out, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. And that's from the movie The Italian Job. Anyways, he loved it. I don't know what the 363 meant. Have no idea. It was just the luck of the draw that he got the KMA. First three digits or whatever. We have 7 digits total on Michigan license plates. Anyways, all right. Susan Lee. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right. I do believe. Yep. I've looked at some of those, Dan. And Tita's Journal Journeys, she's been to the museum. I think it's down in Indiana, and they have an amazing display of the RV museum down there. I can't remember who it was, but it was one of the first RVs, trailers, whatever you want to think about it. Yeah, okay, Frederick. I'm going over now, and if somebody could throw a link in for RV on the Wayside, I appreciate it. And here is your song. Slow momentum has a lot. That's right, that's right, that's right. And on this lot, he has some trucks. That's right, that's right, that's right. With a truck here and a truck there, here a truck, there a truck, everywhere a truck. Slow momentum has a lot. That's right, that's right, that's right, that's right. Good night, mateys. Thank you for coming aboard. It's been fun. It's been fun. I appreciate you. Fair winds and smiles. And may God bless. Let's go watch RV on the Wayside. Good night.